All right, welcome back to the 1970 Ford Bronco Nightmare. Yeah, this thing, it's typical of an old vehicle. Years ago, I had a 73 International Scout, and it was way worse than this. So I am pretty lucky that this one is as clean as it is. There's been, new floors welded in. I do have a little cancer down here I still need to address, but by and large, it's in pretty good shape. What I am dealing with is some of this wiring and just being old and brittle, and some of it breaking. So I mentioned in a different video, I've been really tempted to do the painless wiring harness, and I think I will do that. I think it's going to cause me problems. It'll probably save me a lot of problems down the road. But one of the initial things that kind of started this was, as I was wire wheeling the floor and doing some grinding, fuses were popping out and their connectors were coming with them. I don't know if you guys can see that in there, but those are all just completely corroded out and rusted away. So I got rid of the glass fuse holder, and then I just put in a little inexpensive guy from Napa. It's just a 6-place. And then there's a couple wires that are actually that were connected in this, but they weren't powered off the primary line here. So I'm going to do an inline fuse on those. I think that's probably the better way to handle that. And I believe I'm not actually sure what those circuits are yet. So kind of working on that. I did, when I had the steering column out, I did a whole new hoop here. So this is from Tom's. They're about $200 and something, but the old one was rusted so bad that you'd push the clutch in and the brake pedal would go with it. So I figured that was kind of a safety issue. And instead of trying to get all the pitting out of it, I would just buy a new one, and then ended up replacing the brake sensor switch while I was at it. So anyways, lots of parts on order. Here we go, trying to just kind of jump into this. I'd love to know your guys' thoughts. Should I stick with the route I'm going, or should I just abandon it and put in a painless wiring harness and call it done? Let me know in the comments what you guys think. Thanks.